Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Cracking Like Miss D. About to react to this video about No More DIY. This is Hungry Fat Chick. We're here for you. So when somebody requested this, I was like, you are trifling. I'm not reacting to this. But I like skimmed through it, and apparently the girl's name is Hungry Fat Chick. That's the name of her channel. So this is not a fat bashing video whatsoever. They're just stating that they're sympathizing with this woman. Her name is Hungry Fat Chick, and she does mukbangs. I have seen her in a couple compilations before. I think she was with Nikocado Avocado, and I remember thinking that it was awkward. It just seemed kind of awkward, like they had just met. It was kind of weird. But anyway, apparently she has some issues or something like that, something she's going through. So we're about to see what's going on with Hungry Fat Chick, get some backstory on her or whatever, and see what's going on and why people feel like they need to be here for her. Let's watch.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be talking about Candy, aka Fat Chick. So I'm just going to give you guys a quick summary of her life. If you guys want to watch a full video, you are totally welcome to. I put the link down in the description below, so you guys can go on her channel and watch her full video.
Girl, KFC is
Both
nasty.
of her parents were heroin addicts. Her grandparents played a big role in her life. They found about her when she was around 2 years old. She was living alone at the time because her mother was in rehab and her father was somewhere off, and she was dirty and malnourished. So when her grandparents would try to give her a hug or touch her, she would hit them and kick them and bite them if they ever tried to touch her. And when she was finally nursed back to health, they would calm her down with food. Food was a reward to her as a child. When she was at a very young age, because she was being force fed, she was getting pretty big, and because her food was a reward, so she was eating a lot. As a 5 to 6 year old, they had to put her on a diet. Then when she lost all the weight, she would gain it back right away, and then she would have this moment where she would go back and forth, where she would lose weight, then gain the weight back and gain some more. And at one point in her life, she just stopped dieting and she stopped trying to be skinny again. So her grandparents were pretty much everything to her. And I noticed that in her video, when she mentions her grandparents, she would start to cry because she felt like she never gave them the love and the appreciation that they deserve. But she gave it all to her real mom, but never to her grandma, even though her grandma was more than a mother than her real mom was. And same with her grandpa. They were more parents to her than her real parents. She mentions that a lot in her video, where she just wishes she just gave them the appreciation before they had passed away. After her grandma passed away, her grandpa also started to fall off. She felt like when he started to fall off, she didn't know how to help him, and she felt like she didn't do enough. She mentions in this video for just a little bit, she had a lot of molesting stories. Now, I don't know if she was molested as a kid. She just touched upon the subject with the same sentence as her stepdad. So I am guessing she was molested, though I can't be for sure. So this was just a quick summary of how her life was. I didn't really get through, she had so many other stories, but she didn't share them, and honestly, I can't watch any more of her videos without, honestly I can't, because I was just bawling my eyes out the entire time. I literally had to pause 5 times while I was watching her original video, because I was just crying way too much. I had to go take a quick breather and come back and watch the rest of it. But yeah, she seems like she's really sweet. I feel like she just doesn't deserve the pain. And if you guys didn't know, I had an alcoholic father. I would get abused often. He actually just hated me the most out of all my siblings, and he would mentally and physically abuse me. And I do know how she feels. I do know the pain she's going through.
Okay, don't start crying.
And I went and got help. I went to a therapist and got myself help. I feel like she needs to talk with someone that can help her through the pain. And she just pretty much needs the mental help, because obviously she's struggling, and who gives a fuck about her weight? Because at this point, her weight doesn't matter. Her weight is just another thing that just holds her back, but like it really doesn't matter about it. And she does eat to relax her, which I feel like is also why she needs to go get the mental help she needs. But yeah, that is it for my video before I start crying again.
Yeah, this is really, really dark. Yeah, that's fucked up. That's fucked up that, you know, that happened to her. But I agree that she needs to go get therapy, because unfortunately, and this is not to diminish her experiences whatsoever, but unfortunately, a lot of us experience horrible things in our lives. Something bad is going to happen to you or have happened to you. It's like basically guaranteed. Like something is gonna happen that's like, fuck, that was fucked up. Like, damn, why did this happen? This was so terrible, you know? So it's all about your mindset. It's all about you striving to move forward and push through anyway, in spite of that. Like, life can be very hard sometimes. Life can be fucked up. Sometimes things are not fair, but you have to keep going. You can't, you know, be a victim to your circumstances. And not saying that she's making herself a victim or anything like that, because I don't know this lady from a can of paint, but I don't think that you should just be consumed by your pain and just let it take over you and just give in. Like, you can't give up. You have to keep going and fight and take care of yourself. Take care of your physical health and your mental health, your spiritual health. All that is really important, you know. I've definitely been in places where I was feeling down, or I was really distracted by work or, you know, a relationship or whatever, and I completely let my mental health and my physical health just, you know, fall apart. And as a result, my weight has been like this. Like, I'm losing weight, gaining weight. If you guys have followed me for quite some time, you have definitely seen me skinny. You've seen me really big. You've seen me chunky. Like, you've seen my weight fluctuate. And that's been a result of life, me just letting life get in the way, or me feeling down, you know, and it happens. So I understand what she's going through, but at the same time, you got to keep going. Even if you fall down 50 times, you got to get back up just as many times. Like, you got to keep going. You know, you can't just let life just conquer you and be like, well, give in. I'm going to eat, you know, these 50 boxes of pizza. Just you know, you can't do that. You can't. That's not living. You might as well, you know, I don't want to say that. It's probably kind of fucked up. I was about to say you might as well be dead, but that's terrible. Sorry. Poor choice of words. But you're not really living is the point I'm trying to make. If you are not pushing forward and trying to make the best out of your situation and make the best out of your life, you are not truly living. So yeah, that's just my advice to her and anybody else out there who may be going through a hard time or who had a tough upbringing. Like, unfortunately, I know a lot of people who have had bad experiences growing up. I've had bad things happen as well when I was growing up also, but I never made that a part of my story or made, you know, myself a victim to that. It's like, that's not me. That happened to me, but I'm not making that me. Like, oh, this happened to me and this is why I'm acting this way. No, you gotta keep pushing anyway. But yeah, that's how I feel about the situation, you know, but hopefully she gets therapy and gets in a better space. Definitely, you know, wishing the best for her. Y'all let me know what y'all thought though. Let me know what other videos you want me to react to, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!